Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sonnet with Sonnet's Garden Blooms, and I want to thank you all for stopping by. So in today's video, I have not been back to the Goodwill Bins here in Appleton for quite a while, and I thought what a perfect opportunity. Sometimes when I'm in a little bit of a funk, I find thrifting is very uplifting. So let's go ahead and hit the bins. I'm going to take you along, show you some of my finds as I'm thrifting. It looks pretty busy today, so I don't know how much videotaping I'll get done, but afterwards I am going to show you my haul and what I all got. So let's get started. So when I pulled in the parking lot and saw how many cars were there, I was getting a little nervous. It can be really hectic in the bins if there are a lot of people. So like I am going to tell you guys later, there always are these carts right when you walk in. And I like to check them out because this is where a lot of the glass is, and I found quite a bit of stuff on here. I probably should have stocked up on a few more items, but in the end, I think I'm fairly happy with what I found. Now, I started, I should have grabbed this. I looked at it. I'm like, do I want it? And it was the first bin that I was at, so I did not grab that. But I started walking through, and the first few just looked really picked over. I found out that those were the ones that had been there for the longest because they came out, took those out, and then they ended up replacing them. But because it was so busy and it was very hard for me to concentrate on filming, staying out of people's way, and trying to find stuff, I ended up stopping the filming while I was there. So I figured at the end, I'm going to show you my haul shortly, and then that way you're going to really see everything I got. But I had a very eventful and productive day, and now I feel totally inspired. As you can see, I have 2 cartfuls. All right, so you just saw some footage of me at the bins, and let me tell you, I had 2 cartfuls. I probably could have found even more stuff. I was at the point where I was holding things in my arms, and my cart was like heaping full. And finally, I'm like, I'm done. I am done. And in the end, when I divided ahead of checkout, there were 2 carts full because I had stuff underneath and every which way. So let's go ahead and start showing you everything I got. I feel very inspired, and I cannot wait to decorate my booths with this. And some of it's coming to Cranberry Fest with me. So for starters, I found this super cute little plant stand, and you guys know how much I love plants. I saw it, I'm like, that is super cute. So I grabbed that. I also found this. Now, it reminded me of a suitcase with legs, and it opens up. It's like a storage. It's like faux leather, and I thought, well, this would be a super cute upcycle. So in the end, she charged me, I pulled this out, she charged me like $1.99 for this. So I was super excited about that. When the new bins came out, I ended up getting this, The Last Supper. Very, very cool. I loved the frame. Look at all that detail on the frame. So again, she's like, oh, that's separate. I'm like, oh, you don't weigh it? She's like, no, how about $3.99? I'm like, I'll take it. So I loved it, and I grabbed that right away too. Now, I have to tell you, this is like one of my best finds, I think. I called my mom right away, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe I found this, but there were some vultures there that were like, where did you find that? That is so cool. So it came apart on me, but it's all stained glass. And this is the light part of it. And I also have the chain and then the light fixture that goes in. It just came out. and I was like, oh my God, it's so beautiful, you guys. Look at all that beautiful, like the red, and it's just it just needs a really good cleaning. But I was super excited to find this. I'm definitely gonna fix it, get it in one of my booths, and probably sell it. I think it would, if I had like a game room, I think this would be so cool to hang over like a pool table or something like that. So grab that. I don't want to break that. You guys are always like, oh my gosh, you scare me. So I found this. It's like an old measuring stick. I thought, oh, look at this. It's even got a name on it. Where is it from? Chicago. So I don't know. I'm looking for like old vintage stuff. I want to do something when I finally get my little shop area with all my tools really, really organized and looking cool. I've been collecting like old measuring sticks that fold up and I just want to have a bunch of really cool things. So I thought that would be neat in there as well. Then I don't know why, but since I found those other, and I think they were Hummel for my last video, I found these, and you guys know how much I love birds. And this is like a cardinal and like a bluebird, and I thought this was really cool too. I'm not going to keep it in the frame per se, but I think I'm going to do something fun with it and resell it. I was super excited to find these. What I've done with these in the past is I've actually taken my drill, I've drilled some holes, and I've taken this really cool twine, and I actually create like where you can hang it and you can set things on these, and they sell like right away. So I got 4 of them, and I'll be doing that with those. Then I found, you guys, my cart was like full by the time I got into the bins, because they always have these carts in the front with glass. And I think people just walk by them and they go to the bins. So I always stop. There was a lot of like other stuff I probably should have gotten, but I have some glass. I try to have a mix in my booth between like glass, wood items, soft items, and so I didn't want to like totally stock up on all the glass. But anyways, I found this. It's like, I think when I looked it up the last time I found one of these, it's called like Moonstone, and I had a dish very similar to this. It sold like right away. So I liked that, I grabbed it. So my cart full of glass, that's how she made me do it. She checked me out with a full of glass. That was $14.99. So I ended up getting like this, that, and then I'm gonna show you. You guys know how much I'm like really into like the whole Ironstone thing like lately. There's no markings on these, but oh my God, they're so darn cute. I don't know what the heck. I'm not really sure what, I don't know. But anyways, so I don't know if there's something in there. I'll have to check it out. So I got that little teapot. I got this one too. Doesn't really say anything either. But again, I really thought it was super cute. I loved it. So I grabbed that. I thought about on top of my refrigerator, like doing like a display with all of that. Now, I found this, and I was just at one of the, I'm trying to think if it was like the Goat or at Water Street Vintage, but I swear I saw one just like this, and they were asking a lot, but it looked just like it. There is a marking on the bottom, but it's really hard to see. So if anybody knows if this is really something, if it is Ironstone or whatever, I'm keeping it, it's mine. I'm not reselling it. I just thought it was super cool. So I grabbed that. All me. All right, and I love finding these wood holders. So I grabbed some of those. Okay, so this is my other really cool find. So ever since I was really, really little, my mom, I don't remember where she was, but she was digging through some stuff and she found this glass. It looks identical to this. And it's Shirley Temple. So I saw that, I'm like, oh my gosh, and I remember my mom looking it up and it was like worth something. So I thought, I'm grabbing it, and this was part of that $14.99 cart full of stuff. The other thing I got that was part of the $14.99 as well was this really big ball jar. So I grabbed that. And I'm trying to see if there's anything else last. There's not. So then the other thing that I got were a ton of books. And in this one bin, there was all these little books. And I thought, these are super cute. And then I'm like, oh, I should have looked to see if there were more. It looks like these are all like Shakespeare. So I thought that was really cool. They're all like copyright 1885. So if you're familiar with Shakespeare at all, my name is actually a Shakespearean poem. So I thought, oh my God, that is so cool that I found these. But they all are numbered, and I loved the gold. So I don't know, afterwards I was like, oh, I wondered if there were more, but there must have been, because I don't think I have one. I have 1, 2, 3, I think I have everything except one, but that's okay. The other thing that I'm pretty obsessed with the books are, I love the blue colored of like the blues, and this one is a dictionary of the Bible. So I mean, I think these two blues are so cool. Also, I have a bunch of reds that I got. So I thought that was really cool. And what I've been doing is I have been putting them in like bundles of 3 and reselling them that way. Aw. I just love looking at these. Like, oh, this one belonged to Walter Marty in Chicago, Illinois. So it's just very cool. Like, anyway, so I got all of those. Then I get to this bin. There's all this metal, and that's where I ended up finding this piece. But all of a sudden I'm like, no way. So a while ago I was thrifting, and I ended up finding this like metal guitar. And you guys, it is so cool. And it was when I had my shop in downtown Appleton, and Mile of Music was going on, and so I created this whole beautiful window display, and I had this in there, and I really liked it. So I put $75 on it, and it sold immediately. So you guys, I ended up finding 2 of them. Mile of Music starts this week, Thursday. Obviously, I don't have my shop in downtown Appleton any longer, but I'm definitely gonna put these in a booth. It also reminded me of the recycled paper with the guitar on it. And I thought, wouldn't that be fun to do like some kind of display, like a rock display, or like, I don't know, music display or something, in my booth in one of them. So that is something that I'm gonna definitely consider doing. All right, so moving on. I remember I found a bunch of these recently. Found another one. This one didn't have the top, but I still think it's really cool. I just love all that ornate detail. Then I found this. I think, I don't know. I wonder if they, it must be, they must have used this maybe where there was hard water or something. That's interesting. I didn't notice that, but it's got like all kinds of buildup. What I had planned on doing with this was, in spring, I'm going to pot up. I have 2 more of these, and I wanted a set of 3 in like my garden. I thought it'd be kind of fun to like set them somewhere and have them planted up with some succulents. So I grabbed it. All right, so we're talking about that needlepoint that I like so much. I don't like the frame on this at all, and I'm not super keen about it, but I thought it was kind of fun. It says strawberries, and I thought it'd be kind of fun in spring. And really, I looked at everything approximately, I think I paid like $1 something an item, so, which was really good. All right, so there's that. And then I found this. I didn't even open it up, guys, but I don't even know. Okay, here. Okay, so it's a shoe shine kit. And this is really cool because it's got all the shoe shining stuff in here. I had thrifted one of these a while ago and it sold like immediately. Then I got one with just the box and then it sold. And so now I got one with everything in it. So we'll see. We'll see if I can get, you know, if I put it in one of my booths and what happens. So I have to tell you, so the Green Bay Packers are huge in Wisconsin, obviously. They're our team. And Brett Favre was our quarterback forever. Now we got Aaron Rodgers. But, so here it's all about Brett Favre. And I saw it and I'm like, well, gosh, I should probably grab that. I don't know, there's not really a date for the articles, but it's got his like card and everything. I just thought it was kind of cool. And everybody loves Packer memorabilia, so grab that. It's getting really hot out here. So a while ago I picked a bunch of these up and I was inspired by Teresa from Our Green Acres of what she did. I recently I was going through like Pinterest and I am gonna show you a fall flip with one of these. I'm super excited about it, and so I'm gonna probably make a couple of them like that. So I'll have to follow along for my fall flips that are coming, and can you guys guess what I'm gonna use this for? So that is one of the things. Then I saw this and I thought, well, look, it was a quarter at a rummage sale, but it was super cute. I loved it. And that even looks kind of fun together like that. All right. So you guys know how much I love these. I grabbed that. I thought this was fun too. I'm gonna definitely do something unique with it. If you saw my video that I put out on Facebook, it's just a little clip of stuff I got at Stevens Point Goodwill. I'm gonna do something similar. I found a black one like this, and I'm gonna do something very similar. Holy man, the wind's picking up. All right, so yes, I'm gonna maybe paint this or do something decorative. Then I got an old cigar box. Well, I don't even know if it's that old, but it's a cigar box. I thought it was fun. I love having little like sitters or shelf sitters in my booth, so that will be good for that. Then I found this like wood tray. Again, just fun things to set about in my booth, to put things in. Okay, I bought the whole bag of Jenga. I know that tons of people do stuff with Jenga stuff. I'm like, if I pass it up, this is probably like $1, you guys. So I grabbed it. And then I saw this, and it reminds me of just having like, I just remember when I was little, I had something like this and I would carry it around. So I thought this would be a really cool, like a DIY flip on my lives eventually. I want to decorate this all up and make it look super cute, and everybody's gonna want one. So I grabbed that. Oh Lord. I also grabbed this. I thought it was fun. It was actually from Stein's, so it has actually a tag on it. It's got a metal hanger here. And I think I'm gonna update it a tad, but I thought it was fun. And I thought, well, now that I know I paid about $1 or so an item, definitely worth it. So got that. Now, and oh, it's dirty actually now that I saw here, but I'm not really sure what type of animal this was, but I thought he was super cute. And so I'm sorry for all you animal lovers. I did not kill it or skin it or do anything to it. I am just repurposing it. So I am trying to get use out of it. I am going to try to clean whatever was on here. I'm probably going to use Dawn dish liquid because it's very gentle and it gets tons of stuff out. So we'll try that. But I thought it'd be kind of fun, you know, with the winter coming. This just reminds me of something that would be in the winter in a display. So that's cool. And then the last thing I got, so I thought this would be kind of fun too if I ever did like outdoorsy up north type of theme in one of my displays. If you do not know what this is, you put your fish in here and it goes over the side of the boat and you tie it off, and then that way if you don't have a live well, this is your live well. So hopefully you guys learned something as well. All right, so I am like super excited to get this all in my booth. What was your favorite item? Honestly, like I get a ton of books there, but I love getting books. I love seeing like all of like the dates in there, so I love that. I love my light fixture. I really love a lot of the items that I got, so I'm super excited. And I know that a couple guys wanted my light fixture, so makes me even think that it was a better deal than what maybe I'm thinking. I don't know. So we will see you guys Monday. I am heading up north, and so when I get home on Sunday, I am going to be refreshed and ready to flip some items for Monday's video. And then I do have a live on Monday, and I am going to become a mixologist. So we are mixing some custom colors. I know that, you know, Debbie's Design Diaries, the DIY paint, there's so many beautiful colors, but sometimes there's colors that I'd like to have that are just not in the line, and it's not feasible to have that many colors. So I thought it would be a perfect opportunity to like mix a couple colors together and show you what we get. So we are gonna do that on Monday as well. So, and remember, winner, winner, chicken dinner, all of August. If you make a comment, you could get entered for the IOD stamps or stamp set, letterpress, and then the ink pad, the ink, and then 2 recycled papers. So just wanted to throw that out there. But you guys have a great weekend. We'll see you Monday. Bye.